Here with Ty Robinson, natural 300-pounder, got to college at 300 pounds, did not have to put on weight. It's hard to do that. Everybody wants to eat to gain weight. I can tell you as someone who's done it, it's no fun. How glad were you that you were the weight they wanted you to be?
I mean, I was super, grateful that, I was blessed with the body to have that. But you forget that it's hard to also not eat.
Right.
You have to stay that way.
Yes.
So that's probably one of the biggest challenges I had growing up was, I could eat.
Oh, yeah.
And, not eating was a big deal for me.
The reason we got in this conversation was because Ty sat down and he did the big guy classic, like, whoa, gotta make sure I don't split my pants here. And it's crucial. Like,
yes.
People who've not been big, who've not had large thighs and a large butt, do not understand every move you make in dress pants is
a risk.
It's a risk. Yeah.
I mean, I when I went and got these tailored, I said, listen, I've split 2 pairs in my life. I don't want to split them on TV.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you're not skipping leg day, so you want to show off the gains.
Right.
But you can't do that too much because just the pants world is not ready.
Well, I wouldn't be sitting here with you. I'd have to be standing or something.
Exactly. All right, so Ben Scott and I were talking about your nickname, the Vanilla Gorilla, and then Nash Hutmacher is the Polar Bear. So you're 2 interior defensive linemen, great nicknames. But Ben says you don't use that nickname enough. You're not utilizing it. I mean, you sell T-shirts.
Yeah, I sell T-shirts about it, but I just, if it's a nickname they want to call me, that's what they want to call me. Our old athletic trainer had given it to me. How it happened was my uncle gave me a sweatshirt that had Vanilla Gorilla on it.
Okay.
And I just worn it into the facility one day just as a joke, and then our old athletic trainer had started calling me that, and then everyone started to kind of get thinking it was a funny nickname, and then kind of got on.
I just think you and Nash need to kind of do it as a tag team.
Right.
I think so that's the way to do it. It's more like an old school WWE tag team.
Right.
Like the Legion, the Road Warriors, the Legion of Doom, whichever version of you prefer. But I think that would be spectacular because it is really, I mean, you don't usually see the 2 guys. Now, the Illinois guys had Law Firm last year as a tandem.
Okay.
So I think you guys can pull that off this year.
Yeah, we might have something in the works then. We have to get something going on that.
Well, I was actually talking to your athletic director for an interview that's going to run later about in the state of Nebraska, like when you guys hit big, like let's say you guys have a really good season, the guys who are the stars on the team, the NIL deals, they're going to be good.
Right. Yeah.
There are going to be some opportunities for you
there
guys.
will definitely be. I mean, there's great opportunities now, but I could see, as that goes on, I can see the opportunities just becoming bigger and bigger and bigger.
What's been your favorite NIL? Have you done any pitching?
I recently just did a commercial for Action with their water heater sale. So
very nice.
If we win the conference championship, then you get your money back on the water heater.
Wait, so if I buy a water heater in Lincoln, Nebraska, and y'all win
Bradford White from Action.
There you go, from Bradford White from Action, and y'all win the Big Ten, I get my money back.
You'll get your money back.
Wow. So if the person who previously owned my house had not run their car into the water heater, requiring them to then buy a new water heater, I would be all over that one. But right now it's probably too new.
Too new, yeah.
It's probably too new to change. But that how fun was the commercial, or is it not fun? Is that something you like?
Oh, no, I had a great time.
Okay.
The team that they had there was awesome. We did photo shoot and we filmed the commercial. Those guys were great. Real professional, and I told them I'd work with them again. I mean, they made it really easy and fun.
It's hard with the guys on the line because it's you really goes one of 2 ways. Like you either want the attention or you want no one to ever look at you or talk to you.
Right. So, I mean, yeah, no, I didn't go out seeking them. They just, talked to our NIL guy at the university, and he had, given me this opportunity. I was like, yeah, I mean, it sounds fun. I'll do it. And yeah, no, I'm happy to be the face for that campaign.
I do have actual football questions because this defense, what y'all bring back has got to be very exciting because everybody's played together pretty much. You kind of know what you've got. Coach White is back. I know that there are people sniffing around him as a head coach. How exciting is that?
It's super exciting. I mean, Coach White would make a great head coach. He's that type of caliber. The players love him on both sides of the ball. I mean, he's really personable. He's really friendly, but he's also got that switch on him. So, when we get on that practice field, there's an expectation and there's a standard to what he wants from us. And I think he's done a great job implementing that in the last year or so, and then especially over the summer getting ready to go in fall camp.
How excited are you to just get started? Because the way last season ended was tough. You were kind of right on the door of bowl eligibility, could not quite get over the hump. How exciting is it to have that fresh chance where you've had a whole offseason to work at it?
Yeah, I mean, coming off that surgery, I didn't have much time to prepare for last season. But being able to be under with Coach Campbell and his staff and Kristen, our nutritionist,
Yep.
and I've leaned
She's
out
the one
a
to
little
make
bit.
sure you don't eat too much.
Yeah, she's the one I make sure I don't eat too much. Just seeing the changes. But I mean, it's not even just for me though. I mean, I've seen it in all of our guys on the D line and on the team as well. I mean, these guys have made huge jumps.
So we'll bring this question back. We did this last year whenever we had alignment on. We haven't done it yet this season. But what is the perfect steak? Cut, and how is it cooked?
Ribeye,
Okay.
medium rare.
Correct answer. I go rare. I realize that's a little extreme for most people.
I don't mind it a little bloody.
Okay,
I don't
all right.
mind it. I'd rather have it more bloody than done.
But the ribeye, the more marbled,
More
more
marbled, yeah.
flavor. I grew into that. I was more of a filet guy and then moved into the ribeye as I got
I was
older.
a New York strip guy.
Okay, there you go.
So I moved on. I was introduced to a ribeye, and I said, I don't think I'll ever be going back.
And you never, ever should. The correct answer, Ty Robinson, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder, subscribe to this channel right here so you never miss an episode of Andy Staples on 3. And oh, by the way, watch all the other great videos on the On3 Sports YouTube channel.